listening to the Elite Galactic Underground Trade News. And now, your most recent trade news.
And now for some last-minute changes to the broadcast. First off, we'd like to mention that the HMS Nightingale decided to stay in LHS 2435. The Byzantium carrier is located in the Hume Depot, L, Ithaca, and for a limited time is selling ergonomic treatment for $12,500. Demand is $12,500. The MSV Otto Struve has relocated to Hypin, HYPINN VY-SD3-OA. The HMCS Mega Maid has relocated to Q Maki A3A, KUWEMAKI A3A. The Spear of Bitter Mercy has arrived at DSSA Dryman's Hope and will plan to depart Friday the 27th at around 1400 Pacific Time, 2200 UTC. The Promdu has now began purchasing trade goods after realizing a market change upon arriving at Promdu. The starship Avalon was last spotted en route to Frio Foe, PHRIO MP-E D12-11. The Kapisi, KAPISI, has issued a market notification. Currently located in the Aurora Astrum, has docking access for all, is purchasing occupied cryopods for 100,019. Quantity needed 2,208. The ESHA Diplomacy headed to Gandu, GANDU, and orbiting Gandu 1. The Byzantium, currently located in the Hume Depot, Ithaca, will be jumping to the Hyades soon, to the old Painite spot. They will be purchasing gold for 63,000, osmium 260,000, painite 407,000, palladium 66,000, platinum 308,000, samarium 48,000, silver 45,000, moissanite-C 829,000, serendipite 742,000. And now for yesterday's news and a fleet carrier location update. A carrier going by the name of Out of Stock, currently in the Clay Karma system, 25 mm from Kalari Gateway, is selling gold for 40,000 a unit. The Kalari Gateway is buying gold for 64,000 a unit, with a demand of 189,000. We have new buy orders near the Hyades, the NNV Rhineland, location in Nagar Gambo, next to the Hyades sector, DB-X, DB-112, services refuel, repair, rearm, and a shipyard, is buying painite at 500,000 a ton, requires 4,000 tons, buying tritium at 40,000 a ton, requires 2,000 tons, and buying void opal at 800,000 a ton and requires 2,000 tons. It appears the carrier Out of Stock has already relocated in the Atropos system and is currently buying silver. The carrier is parked 7.7 mm from Euler Hub Station with a buy order of 24,000 per unit. Euler Hub is selling silver for 4,192 a unit. So that's a nice margin. Wow, that is a nice margin. The carrier Nameless for Now, currently in the 61 Ursai Majoris location changes, so please verify that information, is looking for 50 Guardian Orbs at 100,000 each. The carrier Landmines by 4 20K is currently located in Ross 129, orbiting the planet that has a station selling mines for 3,500. They need 11,000 landmines and are paying 20,000. The carrier Capisi Lord Born, located in the Aurora Astrum near Colonia, is currently purchasing osmium and occupied escape pods. Demand respectively 300 tons and 2,300 tons, and price for the osmium at 100,000 and 100,000 as well for the occupied escape pods.
It's time for an update on fleet carrier position and information.
Today, fleet carrier McYeeface is arriving at Kutka, Kutkha, and orbiting Kutka A3. Currently, you can find the notorious fleet carrier in the HIP 36081. That's HIP 36081. The last known location of the Arcadia was the Endavian system. Right before it jumped for Muscat Dark region. It was en route for a mission to protect expansion efforts. Orbiting Ishtar A1. In Ishtar, you will find the fleet carrier Skunkworks. Rummer's Recess has finally arrived home from a 10-day trip at Bernard Star. The HMS Nightingale is currently orbiting LHS 3719A. If you need a ride, the Nova Prospect is now in Hydatsa, Hidatsa, and is en route and will jump tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT +1 to Colonia. Currently, the Ziggurat Vertigo is now on station BD223753. It will be leaving Saturday the 28th and headed to SAG-A. It will return, I believe, in early January to DSS-A Callisto in the Arcadian system. So if you're looking for an adventure to SAG-A, you have until Saturday to reach station BD223753. The current itinerary for the Liveware is Wednesday, November the 25th, Smoju VE-T B3-2. Then Smoju SMOJUE MC-D C12-11. Then on Thursday, Smoju HW-P B46-2, and then M17 Sector QH-N B22-5. Friday, we'll be arriving in Traikoa, TRAIKOA, LX-T B30-17, and then Traikoa FL-P E5-4 return trip back will be Tricoa FL-PE5-4 to Tricoa BX-EC11-30 to M17 Sector IZ-Z B14-0 Smoju WS-F B38-2 Smoju QH-U V16-0 to Blee BLEAE Thua THUA CU-B B54-2 Blee Thua IB-W C15-0 Blee Thua EQ-I B9-6 to Cole COL 359 Sector AG-L B51-6 to Cole 359 Sector WP-Z B29-5 to Cole 285 Sector LQ-Y B29-6 to Arku. You can find the Shame of Luke orbiting Pinoy 3. The Magpie was last spotted in the Coalsack Nebula and is currently offering ship repairs and rearms and varying trips to engineering resource sites. The new Zagreb was last spotted orbiting WAZN 2, WAZN 2. The Eclipse carrier was last spotted orbiting AY-NDA-2. The MSV Otto Struve is currently orbiting Skull and Crossbones Nebula Sector FG-Y E6A. The Starless Knight was last spotted orbiting Limbaba A2, LEMBABA A2. The 12th Kraken was last known location in Baal, BAAL, currently offering missions. Upcoming trips planned for raw materials, refuel, repair, rearm, trading, redemption, shipyard, outfitting, cargo, basic mining equipment, lipids, and much more, as well as universal cartographics. The Panopticon Incorporated is currently orbiting 2MASS, 2MASS, J02351897 plus 6131236A. The Megabade is currently orbiting F3's 1, ETH-GREZE-1, offering cartographics, repair and rearm, refuel, shipyard, outfitting, commodities market, and redemption office. The Sigur Valens last known location was orbiting Pegasi Sector CQ-Y D101A3. The Exarch, EXARCH, was last seen headed to HR 1183. The fleet carrier Quest was last known location in the Colonia system near tritium mining. The Aimed at the Stars was last spotted orbiting HIP 40152 Carrier Traveler box was last spotted headed to Promdu, Promdu. The VPI Circus Maximus is currently orbiting Prilea, Prielea GW-C C29-0AB. The Starship Avalon was last known headed to V785 Cephei, CEPHEI. Griffin's Roost is currently orbiting Sekhmet 2, SEKHEMET 2. The Wizard's Revenge is currently orbiting Chakobog 1A, CHACOBOG 1A. The AIU Aislinn Rose was last known headed to HR 4197. The Interstellar Initiative was last known in the Colonia 3, headed to the bubble. The FC Bertocamus was last seen orbiting WAK. The last known location of the Zerzura was stationary in EOL PROU PC-K C9-221, operating as a free port with access to everyone and offering all facilities. The Beagle 1 was last seen orbiting Ye Trica A11, YITRICA A11. The USS Midway CBS-41 was last spotted orbiting LTT 19357G. As a priority market update for the Kapisi KAPISI, currently located in the Aurora Astrum AURORA ASTRUM, buying osmium OSMIUM for 100,059, quantity 324. Also purchasing occupied cryopod for 100,019, quantity 2,336. Purchasing engineering commodities near Colonia, stocks will be resold to new commanders. The Chopper Base Fleet Carrier, last known location orbiting Indrians A2, INDRIANS A2. The ISSV Jormungandr was last seen orbiting ICZ KC-UB3-6. The Skiffy Mart was last seen orbiting Strauss Reward, STRAUSSREWARD. The Flurble Gribbler, FLRBLGRBLER, was last seen headed to hit HIP 74258. The INV Serenity was last spotted headed to Lalande 39866A1A, LALANDE 39866A1A. The UECNS Fafnir, FAFNIR, was last spotted headed to Varaya, VARAYAH. The Ejon Tichy IJONTICHY, has announced its final destination system is BLIE, BLIEPHLA GU-NB20-03 as a DSSA number 129. The Ijon Tichy stays here till September 2022 at the earliest. The reliquary was last spotted entering the Atropos system to aid in relief efforts. ATROPOS. The Mathair, MATHAIR, was last spotted headed to Fulum A3, FUELUM A3. The ESHA, Diplomacy, was last spotted headed to Phaidon B5. The Leap of Faith fleet carrier was last spotted orbiting Pupus Sector DL-P85-4, PUPPIS Sector DL-P85-4. The ESHA Tritium Fever was last spotted headed to Phaidon A7.
This will conclude today's update, and the broadcast will now run on a loop.